everyone. Welcome to This Day. It is Friday and it is April 1st, otherwise known as April Fool's Day. So be careful. Somebody just might try to pull a trick on you today. So watch out for that. All right, we have just a couple of meetings. Now, of course, this morning at 9 a.m. was the United New Resident Orientation. So if you have not RSVP'd, you want to do that, or just run over to the boardroom and make sure that you are participating if you are a new resident of United. And then at 9:30 will be the third board agenda prep, and that'll be in the Willow Room. So you can go ahead and participate in that as well. All right, on our show today, we have 60 Up Balanced Training System with Dan Metcalf and Bob Eubanks. Now, it is a training system that is supposed to help you from falling, and it's going to build up your muscles and your brain and all sorts of great stuff. So stick around for that. And then we might just have a raffle information for you where we are going to give away one of those training systems. So stick around for the whole show to find out how that's going to happen. And then we have the Sports Corner with Cole. Of course, he's always got great information about upcoming sports for the weekend, as well as what's happened in the news regarding players and teams. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at our weather. Well, we are still partly cloudy. I thought it was going to be a little more sunnier, but it looks like we're not going to hit the sun until later this afternoon. These are some thick clouds that we're dealing with, but no rain, just lots of clouds. So partly cloudy today, 68-55. Tomorrow, 66-57. Then mostly cloudy on Sunday, 65-53. Monday, 67-57, and then Tuesday, a little bit warmer, 73-61. If you are traveling this weekend, take a look at some of these numbers. Our local temperatures are looking pretty good, 61-56, Santa Barbara 62-51, San Diego 62-56, and it warmed up quite a bit in the mountains. Tahoe, Mammoth, and Big Bear all in the high 50s, 60, with overnights in the 20s, the high 20s, and the 30s. Palm Springs, 83-61, and Las Vegas came down about 10 degrees, 85-60. So pleasant across the board, nothing too exciting to talk about. All right, sunrise this morning was at 6:38, and our sunset will be at 7:12. Thank you, Joel Goldstein, for this beautiful photo. We really appreciate that. And if you have a photo of a destination that you have visited, please email it to Laguna Woods Village TV at gmail.com. And of course, make sure that it is high resolution and it is a photo that you have taken. Now, of course, if you have a photo that is an older photo that is not on your phone, you can always take a picture with your phone of the photograph and then send it to us. And if it is clear enough, we will be able to use that right here on Village Television. Okay, stick around. We've got the Balanced Training System coming up with Dan Metcalf and Bob Eubanks. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Ann Mundell-Noel, audiologist and owner at Amazing Hearing. As we head into the new year, it's time to focus on making changes and setting goals. In 2022, make a new goal to improve your hearing. At Amazing Hearing, we understand better hearing means better memory, better balance, and most importantly, better communication. Call us to set up your appointment. At Amazing Hearing, we will help you reach your goal.
Get out and live your life with the Buzz Around XL travel scooter from Golden. The Buzz Around is fun to drive with a tight indoor turning radius so you can go just about anywhere. It's also so easy to charge and offers all-day range so you can go further. The Buzz Around even has more leg and foot room for all-day driving comfort. Be safe with the XL's ultra-bright LED headlight. Plus, the Buzz Around XL can be easily taken apart into several lightweight pieces. See for yourself just how easy and affordable mobility freedom can be.
Your dentures need to be replaced, or are they worn out or broken? Dr. Damon Anderson from Laguna Niguel Family Dental Care is here to help with your denture needs. We do in-office denture repairs, same-day denture relines, and provide metal and non-metal partial dentures. Laguna Niguel Family Dental Care also provides implant-supported overdentures, completely replaced by Dr. Anderson himself. New appliances are an opportunity to get 1 to 2 shades lighter for a more youthful look. Give us a call today or visit our website for a video consult at lagunaniguelsedationdentist.com.
Facts are frightening. 1 out of 3 people over 65 fall each year.
The idea of falling makes me very fearful.
I have a fear because my balance is poor.
The #1 reported accident for a senior is a fall.
Hi there, I'm Bob Eubanks. I want you to try 60 Up.
60 Up is the balance system that can change your life. If you have balance, strength, or mobility issues, you need 60 Up.
It's a miracle. Within a couple weeks, my balance has improved.
If you're feeling scared to get up and out, you need 60 Up.
It's easy to use and it works.
60 Up is a safe, low-impact balance exercise system with integrated poles. 60 Up strengthens your core, legs, increases cardio for energy, stamina, and overall physical health. Go to 60up.com. 60 Up has live classes, hundreds of workouts for balance, and thousands of people in our Facebook members community.
I created the 60 Up and it really works. So join me on my live classes and let me help you improve your balance and mobility together.
Try it risk-free for 30 days and get free shipping if you order now.
It changed my life.
Go to 60up.com. That's the number 60up.com.
Welcome back. Well, as I mentioned, we have Dan Metcalf and Bob Eubanks here on behalf of 60 Up. Well, welcome both of you to the show. How are you today?
Thank you. Nice to be here, really.
Nice to have
Thanks
you both.
so much for inviting us.
You're welcome. Now, we know a lot about you. Yes, we do.
You do?
You know, you have quite a history. But one thing we don't know is that the reason why you are here with Dan is because you had an accident.
I did. Well, actually, what happened was we were walking out of a meeting one day and he said, you're having some balance issues, aren't you? I said, yeah, sure am. He said, why don't you come over to my house and work out? So I went over to his house to work out. He had all kinds of gym equipment. And long story short, the first few days, we didn't accomplish a whole lot. But then I got to his house and he had invented the 60 Up balance board.
Okay.
And I can look anybody in the eye and tell them it changed my life in a very short period of time.
And we're going to find out how it changed your life in just a little bit. But
Sure.
I wanted you to tell that story to kind of get the thing started. Now, you come from a background where you've done training and exercising and a variety of other things, and you have professional soccer players out there right now that you've trained, and you know that balance is really important, especially for older people. Tell me why this all came about.
Okay, so I'm going to elaborate a little bit on what Bob said because it wasn't quite that simple. I owned gyms, I had fitness gyms, and it was all about mobility and taking movement into power for athletes. I trained a lot of professional athletes. And within 2 minutes of training Bob, I knew I was 100% wrong. It was like this, it changed the way I train people. Because when Bob first came over, I said, okay, put down the ladders, let's just go through these little speed ladders that we have. And he couldn't do it. And so I'm like, okay, we need to strengthen the legs, we've got to strengthen the core, we've got to strengthen the hip flexors, because that's what a good trainer, and we're told, if you want to get better with your balance, go to the gym, get stronger. I said to Bob, go and put your hands on the wall and lift your legs up. He could do it all day long. And I had this epiphany right there. It's nothing to do with, we know balance has nothing to do with muscles. And the easiest way to explain it really quickly, when you have babies, what gym do you take them to help them learn to walk? You don't. There's people that are hiking that have never been to a gym. It's all from the brain. So with Bob here, I had so many pieces of equipment trying to get that brain to body connection, the proprioceptive connection going again. And there was so much equipment. One night I sat there and went, I've got to put it all together. So Bob, and again, we weren't looking to sell this. This was just to help Bob.
Right.
We could get to the workouts quicker.
Yeah.
And in 3 weeks of working on the 60 Up, Bob went from shuffling along looking like he was going to fall to 6 miles an hour on a treadmill. It was incredible.
Yeah, and you know, then we tried it out on some friends and darn, same thing happened.
Yeah.
So we knew we had something, and I will tell you, we have helped thousands of people worldwide with this magical board. It's really great.
And you know, it's simple to put together, or it's already together, and it's small enough where you can fit it into a small space, because many of our older folks live in smaller apartments or smaller areas, so it's not very cumbersome. So tell me just a little bit about the training system itself, and what are some of the outcomes that they can expect to see?
So it's actually the whole system. The board comes with the system. You're not buying the board, you're buying the program that needs the board.
Okay.
And it's great because you can put it together in under a minute, you can take it apart in under a minute, it will fit underneath the bed, you can put it sideways up in a closet so you can put it away. But we found so many people actually love to leave it out because they can spend 2 or 3 minutes a day walking past, oh, just jump on this for a couple of minutes, and they feel they've had their workout. It's fun and it's easy. Now,
you can do it watching television too.
Well, that's perfect.
it's one of my favorite things is when they're watching TV, because the brain and the mind are two separate entities. The way I can describe that, you're walking down the street, you see something in the shop window, you keep walking, but your eyes are looking, you're thinking what's in the shop window, but your brain is taking care of your balance. So by watching TV, you're actually watching the show, forgetting that you're doing these simple exercises. And it's also very relaxing because it's like a rocking chair, but engaging your muscles and your brain.
And how many exercises did we have when we first started?
Well, why don't you say that, Bob?
Okay, we had about 10 exercises on the board.
Yes.
We've got a little over 300, I think, now that you can do on the board. And anybody can work on this board, and it will help anybody. It's just, we have people from Alzheimer's now. Tell them.
Okay,
that's
so
a good one.
yeah, we have a doctor. Her name's Dr. Lemondre. She's a PhD from New York, and she has the new method.
Okay.
And she specializes in Alzheimer's. When she saw the 60 Up, she fell head over heels in love with it. Because the way she describes what I love is it's part of your everyday breakfast. So the 60 Up, when you get up in the morning, you have your breakfast, you have your supplements, you got to make sure your nutrition's good, but you want to work on the balance to get the body and the blood circulating around your body, feeding oxygen.
And it's certainly something that is part of your routine. So what?
Certainly, not only that, but you can go on Facebook, and we have classes. Dan does Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we have other people doing the other days. And I take the classes still, you know, because I found that if you lay off of it, then you start to go backwards a little bit, but you pick it up real fast. So I do the classes every Tuesday and Thursday, but Dan leads them.
And that's live classes.
Right, well, those are the live ones. And then, of course, on your YouTube channel, you have thousands of videos of lots of different classes, so you can tune in at any time. Now, one thing that I think you have been quoted saying is use it or lose it, right? I mean, if you're not using your legs, then you definitely need to, you will
I was
miss
thinking
out.
about something else, but that's okay.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Is this the king of whoopee we're talking to? From way back when. When you first got on the balance system, what'd you think?
Oh, I was impressed, but I was, had the habit of looking down, and it took me a couple of sessions to figure out how to keep my head up, do all of that. But all of a sudden, I could do things I couldn't do before.
Right.
And it's a blessing. I mean, I have an 18-year-old son, and he loves to play soccer and basketball and all of that, and I wanted to be able to do that with him, and I can.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Is there any few other things you want to let people know about the system?
Yeah, so any balance loss does come from the brain, right? It's the cerebellum and the proprioceptive connection that goes through. So any reason, it could be a neurological disconnect, it could be a disease. We've worked so well with people with MS, Parkinson's, stroke survivors, traumatic brain injuries, and something as simple as aging, where you spend more time sitting down, so you're not actively using the connection from body to brain and brain to body.
Right.
And the beauty is it's so simple. We're so busy chasing modern technology, we forget the body is made to heal. And if you want your balance back, or to maintain it so you don't lose it, it is possible.
That's great. Any last words?
Thank you for having us on. We're excited about 60 Up because we're helping so many people. And at this point in my life, it's just amazing. That's all I can tell you.
And what a beautiful community you have here.
Well,
we got to drive around. It was amazing.
And they do a lot of walking, and this would be perfect for them.
I heard they do a lot of falling in the gym. Is that right?
Well, they do a lot of falling anywhere, and so they do an awful lot of falling seminars and things like that. So this is perfect
we
for
can
them
help
to know
them.
about it.
Can I tell you one real quick story,
Yes.
real quick? We have a gentleman, he's 84 years old, lives in Pasadena, and he can leg press 200 pounds. He's fantastic health. And he contacted me, he says, Dan, I keep falling. And so I took him over a board during the pandemic. 3 weeks later, he was back out running, out in the streets, having no balance issues. So here's a guy who was super strong, but and again, it proves that balance comes from your brain.
Yeah.
Health is great.
Well, it also will help get over any fear that you might have of falling by being strong and being able to do what you can do. So thank you both so much. It was very nice to have you on.
Thank you.
You're
Thanks,
welcome.
Lisa.
If you want more information about the 60 Up training system, you can certainly go to their website, which is 60up.com, or you could look them up on YouTube, 60 Up Balance System. We'll be right back.
Facts are frightening. 1 out of 3 people over 65 fall each year.
The idea of falling makes me very fearful.
I have a fear because my balance is poor.
The number one reported accident for a senior is a fall.
Hi there, I'm Bob Eubanks. I want you to try 60 Up.
60 Up is the balance system that can change your life. If you have balance, strength, or mobility issues, you need 60 Up.
It's a miracle. Within a couple weeks, my balance has improved.
If you're feeling scared to get up and out, you need 60 Up.
It's easy to use and it works.
60 Up is a safe, low-impact balance exercise system with integrated poles. 60 Up strengthens your core, legs, increases cardio for energy, stamina, and overall physical health. Go to 60up.com. 60 Up has live classes, hundreds of workouts for balance, and thousands of people in our Facebook members community.
I created the 60 Up and it really works. So join me on my live classes and let me help you improve your balance and mobility together.
Try it risk-free for 30 days and get free shipping if you order now.
It changed my life.
Go to 60up.com. That's the number 60up.com.
Looking for a change of scenery? You don't have to play golf to enjoy all that 19 Restaurant and Lounge has to offer. From our delicious breakfast menu to our delectable lunch and dinner specials. At 19 Restaurant and Lounge, there is something for everyone. Relax with your friends and family and take in the beautiful view from our spacious patio. Or enjoy a cocktail and appetizer in our lounge. 19 Restaurant and Lounge is a great place to socialize, enjoy a meal, or simply take in the view. Join us 7 days a week and experience Laguna Woods' exclusive dining experience.
People with hearing loss only know the way they hear, not how much better they should be hearing. How well are you hearing? Are you understanding 60% or maybe only 30%? You don't know unless someone measures your hearing understanding ability. People are wearing hearing aids that are underfit with power, not programmed properly, the physical fit is too loose or too tight. Find out what your understanding score is with a special word test from Advanced Ear Care. Stop in today and tell them Stuart sent you.
Happy April, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Sports Corner. I'm Cole Young, and I will be bringing you some more news this week, so let's get right to it. While it is April officially, we still have a few more games of the March Madness tournament left. The Elite Eight games took place over last weekend, and the Final Four is now set. University of North Carolina, Duke, Kansas, and Villanova. University of North Carolina punched their ticket to the Final Four by taking out the miracle team of this year's tournament, the St. Peter's Peacocks. The 15-seed team took down some big-name teams this year, including Kentucky, but ultimately fell short to North Carolina 69-49. UNC moves on to take on Duke, arguably the best team left this year. Duke beat out some powerful teams like Arkansas and Texas Tech to reach their seat in the Final Four, and, like I mentioned a few weeks ago, they're going on this strong run during their legendary head coach's last season. Can they keep rallying together and bring him home another national title, or will one of the two teams from the other side of the bracket bring it home? Kansas and Villanova will be battling it out to earn a spot in the title game, and both are historically strong basketball programs. Duke is currently favored by 4 points to beat UNC, and Kansas is favored by 4.5 points over Nova. This has been one of the most exhilarating tournaments in recent memory, and I cannot wait to see how it plays out. Both games will take place this Saturday, with Kansas and Villanova at 3:09 p.m. and Duke UNC at 5:49 p.m. While college basketball is coming to a close, we still get to look forward to the Masters. The tournament tees off on April 7th, and, as if you weren't already excited, there is more excitement to be had. There's been speculation that the 15-time champion Tiger Woods could be returning to Augusta this year. Woods has not played in an official tournament since February of last year when he sustained severe injuries during a car accident. The official PGA Tour Twitter account posted a photo of Tiger, saying that he was practicing at Augusta. If Woods was to come back and play in the tournament, it would be one of the all-time great sports moments and an emotional comeback story for a man who has already had such a legendary career. As I mentioned, the tournament starts next Thursday the 7th, so keep your eyes peeled for the man in the signature red Nike polo. Checking in on the MLB, baseball is back. Spring training is well underway, and fans, myself included, are loving it. The Angels, our hometown team, are already looking strong in the preseason. Mike Trout is back in uniform after missing a majority of last season with an injury, and AL MVP Shohei Ohtani is coming off of an incredible season, hoping to do even better this year. The duo and the rest of the lineup is looking to make a postseason run this year, and the season begins for the Halos at home against the Houston Astros on Thursday the 7th. And our neighbors in the NL, the Dodgers, are looking to return to the World Series like they did in 2020. Their season officially begins on Friday, April 8th against the Rockies in Colorado. All of Southern California is hoping for a return to glory, and hopefully we can see both teams in the playoffs this season. It wouldn't be a true episode of Sports Corner if I didn't at least mention the NFL. In big news this week, the NFL owners voted to change a major controversial rule. The overtime rules have officially changed. Now, during the postseason, each team will have one opportunity to score. In previous seasons, if the first team with the ball scored a touchdown, game was over. If the first team scored a field goal, the second team had an opportunity to score as well. This conversation started after last year's playoffs when the Chiefs and Bills went to overtime in the AFC divisional round. This was an incredible back-and-forth game that ended when the Chiefs scored on their first drive in overtime. Many fans wanted to see Josh Allen and the Bills have an opportunity to score, and it does seem fair. And the owners agreed, changing this rule by a vote of 29-3 in favor of the change. This past season was already the most memorable in recent years, and now they just might get even more exciting. And, as always, there's more free agency news. Former Seahawks star linebacker Bobby Wagner just signed a 5-year deal with the Super Bowl champion LA Rams, adding to an already stacked defense. It looks like the Rams are looking to load up to make another Super Bowl run this year. Not sure if head coaches count as free agency, but we'll count it this time. It was announced late Wednesday that Tampa Bay Buccaneers head coach Bruce Arians announced his retirement from coaching. The team announced Arians will be joining the front office of the Bucs, so will still be part of the team. Defensive coordinator Todd Bowles will take his place as head coach, so the team is still in good hands and could compete with the Rams for a Super Bowl appearance. There is no F1 race this weekend, but there's still major news. This week, Las Vegas was announced as the most recent destination for the next F1 Grand Prix. This track will be right in the heart of the Strip, and the race will take place in November of 2023. I am immediately looking into tickets because this will be a spectacle I do not want to miss. Lastly, major news, for the first time in 8 years, the men's U.S. national soccer team will be a part of the World Cup. The team clinched its spot with, weirdly, a 2-0 loss to Costa Rica. The U.S. would have earned a spot with either a win, draw, or a loss by less than 6 goals, which they did. The World Cup will take place in late November through December, so all eyes will be on our U.S. men's team. While the weather's going to be great this weekend, I have to say, I'm going to be too invested checking out the March Madness Final Four to venture outdoors. I will bring you the final scores and updates next week, just in case you miss out on the games. As always, I truly appreciate you tuning in, and I will see you right back here next Friday on Sports Corner. I'm Cole Young. Have a great weekend.
Captain America.
Watch HGTV.
Netflix.
Welcome back. Friday's movie, Belfast. I know you've all been waiting for that one. And just a quick idea of what it's all about. A semi-autobiographical film which chronicles the life of a working class family and their young son's childhood during the tumultuous times of the late 1960s in Northern Ireland. So check this out today at 2 p.m. with subtitles, 6 p.m. without subtitles, brought to you by Providence Mission Hospital. And then the movie for tomorrow is The 355, and that stars Jessica Chastain, and you can catch that tomorrow, 2 p.m. with subtitles, 6 p.m. without subtitles, and I'll tell you more about that tomorrow. Okay, if you were watching earlier in our broadcast, we talked to Bob Eubanks and Dan Metcalf about the 60 Up balance training system. Well, we are going to give away one of those systems. So we're having a raffle, and what we need you to do is please email us your name, phone number, and your address here in Laguna Woods Village. And you need to email that to village.television@vmsinc.org. Our raffle will be held in May, and the winner will be announced right here on ThisDay's morning broadcast. So I just wanted to let you know about that. And of course, if you want more information about the system, you could always watch Your Health with Lisa Hart right here on Wednesdays and Saturday as we go into more in-depth with them about the product and how it helps your system, or how it helps you with your balance. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our weather before we head out. We are looking at cloudy skies right up until late this afternoon today. It is trying to clear up, but we are trying to get rid of some of that heavy overcast that we were dealing with. Today, 68-55, tomorrow 66-57, 65-53, 67-57, and 73-61. Take a look at these traveling numbers. Local beaches look pretty good. Mountains have heated up quite a bit, except some overnights in the 30s. Palm Springs 83-61 and Las Vegas 85-60. Have a great day in the village, and we will see you again tomorrow at 9 a.m. Bye-bye.
By staying home, the community of Orange County has made a difference. But doing so shouldn't mean putting your own health at risk. Hogue wants you to know that safe, quality care is available. Don't ignore or delay the medical attention you need. From routine checkups to revolutionary treatments, Hogue is here for you, just as we have been for almost 70 years. Like no other time before, your healthcare choices matter. Get the care you need from the name you trust.
Tired of traveling long distances and waiting hours to see an eye doctor? Dr. Vyas and the OC Eye Care team put their patients first and are conveniently located next to the Laguna Woods Community Center. Dr. Vyas is a comprehensive ophthalmologist who specializes in premium cataract surgery, microscopic glaucoma surgery, and diabetic eye disease. A lifetime of better vision is a stone's throw away. Call and make your appointment today.